Happy Wellness Wednesday! I'm Dr. Jordan Leasure with North Shore Proactive Health. I am a functional medicine chiropractor, and my assistant is here today. Say hi, Nugget. Say hi. Hi. He was eating the props, so I had to let him in on the fun. We are talking tonight about time management and about how you are able to have enough time to eat healthy and to eat well. You'll be able to accomplish a lot more. So as you are joining and watching, please let me know if you are watching live, tune in, say hello, or if you're watching the repeat, let me know so that we are able to best schedule these so they work well with everyone's schedule, including my assistant. What I find to be easiest for me is in the morning making a smoothie. And I am a huge fan of the Vitamix. If you've seen any of my other videos, I talk a lot about the ease of use, and take a look at those on instructions. And actually, I have walked through making one. And if you haven't seen it, it's pretty informative. And you get to see my kitchen. But tonight, we're going to go through some of the ingredients that I like. Now, eating breakfast is very important. Even if you are a big fan of doing intermittent fasting, I like to stop eating earlier in the evening. We actually try to get Parker fed about 6:30, and we will eat with him if our schedule allows. And then if I'm not eating breakfast, including my smoothie, until let's say 7:30 in the morning, then I'm able to complete that 12 hours of intermittent fasting. So you can give that a try. We may do a video just on intermittent fasting, but tonight is about breaking that fast. Now, when you are building your smoothie, there's really no wrong way to go about it. I like to offer a guide, and actually tonight, if you check out, hey Andrea, if you check out the click the link above, we do have a free smoothie guide. So please do not pass on that opportunity. Now, we use a base in my house, generally of water. If I'm making it for my husband, he likes almond milk, so I will usually do 50-50. I've also done it with coconut milk. I'm not a fan of dairy, and again, check out our other videos for why. But we make our smoothies in our house usually out of water and a milk alternative. Now, after you have the base all set, then you're able to add in your fruits and vegetables. Now, for me, I'm not a fan of waste, so I will typically use whatever's around. And I was thinking about this on my drive in tonight. I honestly have probably put almost anything in a smoothie except for onion. So if you have vegetables that you made from the night before, if you have anything in the freezer or the fridge that you think might be turning bad, or it's not going to make it past noon, throw those in your smoothie. I'm a big fan of starting with vegetables and adding in fruit if you have to, or you need to mix it up. But as far as nutrition goes, most of us are not getting our daily recommendations of 9 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, and adding it directly in a smoothie is probably the best way to do it. And I apologize, we're having some banana difficulties here. My general go-to is frozen spinach, frozen broccoli, and half a banana, which we were going to have in our smoothie tomorrow morning, but it's now becoming Nugget snack. I like to also add in, like I said, anything that I've used or might not be making it to the day. Organic raspberries, if you've bought them, have a literally shelf life in your house of about 9 hours. So you want to use those as soon as you can. And organic blueberries are kind of the same way. So if you're buying any kind of organic blueberries or raspberries, any kind of organic berry, use them as quickly as you can. Now, after you get your frozen and or fresh fruits and vegetables put in, you can add in mix-ins. Now, sometimes I will do flaxseed, sometimes I will do chia seed. You want to be careful because chias can expand. So watch if you're using them dried or if they're already blended. And then I kind of make mine a whole meal replacement. Now, what that means is that with the fruits and vegetables and protein powder, the calories and energy in that shake will hold me over until lunch or until I have a late snack. So I brought a couple samples from our fridge actually, and I put in a scoop of Life Greens. And what that is the antioxidants of 9 to 10 servings of fruits and vegetables. So if you are not getting those daily fruit and vegetable servings, adding in the Life Greens powder is easy. It is by no means a replacement for the fiber that you get from your fruits and vegetables, but it is fantastic for those individuals that can't handle all of that fiber. If you have kids and they're not eating as many fruits and vegetables, or for yourself, if you're not getting as many fruits and vegetables as you should, add in the Life Greens. It actually tastes really good, and it's amazing. It will improve your energy. It will improve your clarity of thinking, things like that. It will decrease your incidence of disease, decrease your chances of diabetes, cancer, things like that. All of the benefits that come from those antioxidants. So remember, if you're trying to add in a little more kick into your shake, that's a nice way to do it. I also add in omega liquid, and Nugget actually does this straight. That's part of the reason I can't get him to sit still on my lap. He keeps trying to get it. But I add that into my shake. I'm sort of like a bartender. I just add in all my concoctions all at once. And the benefits of omega are pretty extensive. Now, they are fantastic for cardiovascular disease. It decreases inflammation. So if you're supposed to be taking omega oils, if you're trying to do things that are anti-aging, adding in the liquid omega is quick and easy. You don't taste it. It doesn't taste like fish oil. Obviously, if you have a fish allergy, you don't want to be doing omegas. But other than that, it is terrific, and the results are pretty extensive. Now, when you've concluded those mix-ins, what I do is I blend my shake. And with the Vitamix, and because I am using so many frozen fruits and vegetables, I'll blend it for probably like 30 to 45 seconds until everything is completely smooth. And you'll notice I haven't said anything yet about protein powder, and that's on purpose. Now, what I do is I add in my protein powder last, and I blend it very lightly. Now, if you are using a protein powder, which I think you should be, you want to make sure that you are adding it in last and you are not over blending, because you can actually denature your protein powder. So I am a big fan, let's make sure the cap is on, of chocolate. Dr. Jade is a big fan of vanilla, but I love our chocolate whey protein powder. When I'm working out more heavily, I utilize the whey. Generally speaking, I'll use whatever's in the office, so I'll use a mix of honey. We have blended our own banana at this point. I do a mix of vegan and the whey, but Dr. Jade is a fan of vegan, so Jade does vegan vanilla, and generally speaking, I do chocolate whey. If you do not have any food sensitivities, any food allergies, anything that precludes you from doing one or the other, then the choice is pretty much up to you. It's fantastic. It blends very easily. Those of you that are local and have purchased from us in the past, a lot of times you'll get a blender bottle with your purchase, so keep that in mind if you stop by the office. But you'll notice that when you actually use it with just water or just your almond milk in your shaker cup, it actually blends very, very well. So that's what we looked for when we were creating this product, was something that blended well, was not grainy, tasted good, and was a clean product. So that's definitely what you're gonna get in that today. So please take a look at the link above, again, for your free smoothie plan. And Nugget says goodbye. Say bye, honey. Say bye-bye. Again, I'm Dr. Jordan Leasure with North Shore Proactive Health and Salutogenic Life. If you have questions on anything wellness related that we can help with, if you're tuning in late, please make sure to let us know. If you're watching the repeat, if you're watching live, what your favorite protein recipe is. The link above is for my free smoothie guide, so click on that. Please share it with friends so that we can improve the health of everyone little by little. And Nugget, say bye-bye. Say night-night. We'll see you all soon. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.